Looks like it's wacky weather again today. Half rain, half sun. And what's going on today? It was the official release or announcement of the DJI Mini 3 Pro today. Did we learn anything new? Not really. You pretty much heard everything, but now everything, I guess, has official marketing materials and specs and all that. Pretty much what you would expect, under 250 grams. And there are some interesting, I guess, options you could buy in terms of this drone anyways. As well, I guess now you can see more official footage coming out from the drone. And in general, there were the details that we were wondering about before. Are there two different batteries? Apparently there is. For example, you could have one with the max flight time of 34 minutes or one with 47 minutes that they claim. Or if it's hovering, they say one's 30 minutes and the other's 40 minutes. Max flight distance, 18 kilometers or 25 kilometers. That's with the Plus battery. So how are they pushing this drone? Essentially, one, it's under 250 grams, which should allow you to bypass a lot of things, for example, like registrations in a lot of countries. It has tri-directional obstacle sensing, which is usually not in these smaller drones just because of things like the weight, but they found a way to cram it in. It says record up to 4K 60 FPS video and 4K 30 FPS HDR video. I think that's kind of an interesting thing too, because it looked like the HDR is actually standard, I guess, based on what you capture. I don't know if you can actually turn it off. Maybe you could in the future. But 34 minutes flight time, true vertical shooting. So they're targeting people trying to make things like social media content. For example, maybe things like Instagram stories or a TikTok. Has things, for example, like an active track, time lapse, and all those other features that you're kind of used to with their other drone products. Now, one thing that was interesting was apparently there's 3 options that you could go with in terms of buying this drone. You could buy one actually without any controller, just the drone itself. So price-wise, I guess in North America, it says here it's $669 US. So that's just for the drone with no controller. You can pretty much use the old Mini 2 controller too, from the looks of it. If you want one with the actual controller, it's $759. Now they do have the Pro controller, as we all have seen with the leaks and so forth, the one with the actual built-in screen, and that one is $909. So kind of interesting that they give you those options. They didn't really have those before. For example, to my knowledge, when the Mini 2 and stuff came out, you couldn't just buy the drone itself without the controller, so that might be an interesting proposition for people who actually want to, I guess, upgrade, for example, if they already own one. And as well, on the actual site, it's kind of interesting. I was wondering what this was when you look at it. It says here, the DJI Golden Ticket 2022. What's this? And it says, purchase and earn a golden ticket from 5/10/5/13 for exclusive DJI Day rewards. I don't know if that's an incentive for people to get it. I don't know what this is. Just a coupon to get you to spend more, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing all these options. And picture quality wise, just based on what they show in their official materials and all that, I'll say for myself, you can kind of tell like which one's like a mini drone in many ways. It seems kind of processed. That's the way I would kind of explain it. Again, it's fine for a lot of people who just want to throw it up in the air and capture something. Obviously, compared to the super higher end ones, they're way more expensive, but the quality is definitely different as well. So it really depends on your needs. Are you gonna get this drone, for example? Were you eyeing it? And then I quickly read this, where this is definitely not a mini drone. Apparently somebody tried to use their drone for criminal reasons. This one here says, a 32-year-old man tried to deliver narcotics inside the Quebec City detention center on Sunday. His drone, however, landed in a wooded area outside the facility and the police got their hands on it. I don't know if that's the actual picture of the drone and all that, because this one shows like what, it's carrying a handgun, and based on the description, it sounds like those things like drugs. Because it says, failed delivery for this man, but a successful operation for the officers of the Sûreté de Quebec and the police of Quebec. The drone and its package were spotted by prison authorities in the air around 3 p.m. Quickly, the police officers concerned were contacted and then went to the area of the detention center, also known as the Orsonville prison in the district La Haute Saint Charles. So what was on the drone? Sounds like a lot of drugs, like 700 grams of cannabis, 13 grams of cocaine, nearly 13 grams of crystal methamphetamine, and a cell phone. Yeah, so that's why I was wondering if that was the actual photo, because there's no talk about an actual gun or weapons here anyways. But either way, just an example, it's a tech, it's a tool. Some people use it for good, some people use it for bad. Wow, the mom actually called for me to come over here for the kids, I guess. Alright, see you guys later.